In this video, I wanted to show some of the what's new in GibbsCAM 2016 when it comes to the VoluMill toolpaths. So let's go ahead. I have some VoluMill toolpath on this part already. So this is what it looks like in 2016. Let me show you what it looked like before. So if we look at 2015, we can see that, this is a pretty symmetrical toolpath. You know, the left, we have these kind of corners, slotting that kind of mimics what's going on in the middle here on both sides. You know, here's my lead in, things like that. Let's go ahead and look at 2016. In 2016, we can see that it's a lot more efficient. VoluMill wants to fit in spiral toolpaths wherever possible, which cuts down all of the back and forth stuff. Speaking of back and forth stuff, let me show you another excellent feature inside of VoluMill this year. So if we look here in the middle, what the tool's doing is it's making this arc move, and then it's rapiding over, and then making another arc move, and then rapid. So that's a lot of movement. Same thing over here in the corners. We can see that it's making this arc move, and then coming down. In 2016, we can hit this back and forth button. Let me go ahead and redo it. Now we can see that it's actually going back and forth. So it's, it's a roughing, so maybe we're not really too concerned with conventional or climb cutting. So with this setting, it really cuts down the amount of toolpath. And again, that's this little thing right here, this little button. This is back and forth. Last but not least, I really wanted to talk about this inclusion of the technology expert inside of the window for VoluMill. Before, this was kind of an add-on called the Milling Advisor that was brought to us by VoluMill. Now we've incorporated it inside of GibbsCAM, so we can set a lot of these settings to really get the most out of our VoluMill toolpath. For instance, here, our max spindle speed. Let's say our max spindle speed is 10,000 RPM. We can see that it automatically adjusts over here. Our workpiece holding, let's go ahead and say that's really rigid. So right now it's saying a 14, just almost a 15 inch per minute feed rate. That's because the tool's so small. I'm just doing it with like a 16th inch cutter. Let me go ahead and change it to a 1/2 inch cutter. There we go, I'll just use this one. So let's go ahead and open up Technology Advisor again, and now we can see that our feed rate is greatly increased. It actually went to the max. So let's say our maximum feed rate is 500 inches per minute. We can see now that it automatically updates. Now you can see that it's not updated over here. We can actually pick and choose which of these settings we can bring over from the technology expert. So I can say applied checked, and you can see that it automatically goes over to feed rate. I can say apply all, and it's going to modify all of the settings over here in my toolpath automatically. You can also set this for speeds and feeds for just heavy roughing, light roughing, finishing, or slotting. So the addition of Technology Expert's really going to help you get the most out of VoluMill as well as other toolpaths. If you have any questions about the best applications for VoluMill or other things that are new in 2016, please feel free to reach out to your reseller or GibbsCAM technical support. Thank you.